Back to the regular questions. The president's CIA, FBI, and national intelligence heads, as well as Senator Mitch McConnell, all contradicted Trump's foreign policy assumptions this week. Is this good for Democrats but bad for voters and for residents of the United States?
I don't think it's good for anybody when the president is contradicting our intelligence officers. I think that is a cause for great concern. We have a president who has routinely tried to undermine intelligence, and when we are talking about nuclear threats in North Korea, what is happening in Iran, what is happening with ISIS and Syria, these are areas where we need an engaged State Department and an engaged White House working with intelligence to plot our strategies and plot how we proceed in foreign policy. So I think there are no winners when the president is trying to undermine the intelligence community.
And it seems to have united Republicans and Democrats together on Capitol Hill, no?
Yes, I think that both Republicans and Democrats realize what's at stake when we have a president who is openly criticizing and saying that what they're saying isn't true. We need to rely on our intelligence communities and those professionals for the security of our people and of our country, and it is a very dangerous practice.
Let's switch gears, talk about the 2020 presidential race. I know that the Iowa caucuses, the New Hampshire primary, is still 11 months away at this point. But Elizabeth Warren is getting a lot of competition now for the 2020 Democratic candidacy. Are you ready to endorse your senator as of yet?
I am. Let me tell you how excited I am about how many candidates are coming out, and especially the number of women, including Elizabeth Warren, who are already out. And I'm looking for a candidate in 2020, although it's way too early to make any announcements, who's going to put the American people first again, and who's going to see their issues and put them on the table. And I like what I'm hearing and seeing from the Democrats.
Is there a number, though, that's too many? I mean, does the field get too unwieldy at a certain point? I know, I mean, the talking point for a lot of Democrats is the more the merrier. That's what Senator Warren has said. But at some point, when you get to 10, 15, 20 candidates, it's hard to hold debates. It's hard to do functions like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about the number getting in. I think there will be some number, and some people are going to not make it all the way to debates and for whatever reason. But I think we need to hear again from people who want to be president of the United States for all Americans. That's what we're missing in this White House, and I think it is good to hear these messages and have an open debate on their ideas, but really about showing the American people that we see them and we want to work for them again.
Any worries that the majority of the candidates who have declared so far are too far left from the middle of the road, and that would hurt the party, you know, when it gets to September?
I'm not concerned about that. I think that whether you are, you know, even Joe Biden, who some people say is the centrist, who's still considering this, he always says, you know, there are progressive values that you find across this country, and it's about making sure that families have a fair shot. Do they have the same opportunities, whether they're in rural America, in our cities, here in Massachusetts, and in, you know, Ohio? And I think that Democrats understand this. I think it's why we were so successful in the midterms. It's about returning government and our focus back onto the issues that matter to them: quality jobs, reducing health care costs, making sure we're cleaning up government. That's the platform that Democrats ran on in the midterms, and it's why we did so well.
Well, we can't let you go without asking you about the chatter that we keep on hearing about about your future as possibly the next Speaker of the House once Nancy Pelosi retires. Are you interested in the job?
I am not interested in having Nancy Pelosi retire anytime soon.
But what about becoming
She's doing a great job.
Could you see? Is it a job that might interest you?
You know, it's an incredible opportunity to be vice chair of this caucus, and I'm focused on that. It is we have the most diverse caucus in Congress right now, and bringing those strengths out, unifying us in purpose, and bringing those new, fresh voices to the table is really what I'm focused on.
You're not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole.
She's not touching it, Janet. I don't think so. All right.
I'm not going to push you anymore.
Congresswoman Catherine Clark, do you have a message for the Patriots?
Go Pats.
All right. Thanks for your time today. You've got a lot of busy work in Washington. We appreciate you making some time for us this morning.